So now we move to our neutral zone, and our neutral zone, we have two primary neutral zone offenses we try to utilize. We have others in case we face a 1-3-1, and I was watching Jay Woodcroft. I actually went to a practice at Christmas time of Edmonton's again before they played the Avalanche, and I watched them expose what they were going to do against the 1-3-1, and I watched the game the next night, and they had 4 2-on-1. So that's why it's so important to have a plan with whatever you're going to be doing. And if you practice it enough, I don't care the skill level, you're going to have success. It might take a while, but if you have a plan, it's going to work. In the neutral zone, the Chicago, we steal it from the Blackhawks, and we try to quick up as much as possible. If the D-men cannot quick up the puck right away, they back up while forwards fill 3 lanes high. The center will drift lower than the wings will. Forwards, when the puck comes to the forwards, especially the wings, they got to come back to the puck like a receiver. Football receiver comes back to a pass in a lot of the routes they run. And then when they get it, we want to attack middle ice if we can. The game doesn't always allow you. The other team might be right on top of you and you can't, and that's when you got to use chips off the wall with the center supporting underneath. But if we can, you're going to see some really good clips here and I don't think Chicago, actually, I know I've talked to Joel and their staff. They fill lanes and they let their players play hockey. We've tried to make it a little more structured because our players don't have the creativity of the Canes and the Tays of the world. But you'll see most of these clips, just like you did in the D-zone breakout. Our top lines, and most of them, your best players execute. If you give them a good plan, they execute it the best, and they visualize the open ice and how to expose it. So you can go ahead and play the video here for Chicago. Here's a couple of quick ups right away. We catch them in between. We end up with an odd man rush. Here's one to the weak side that it seems like everybody tries to do.
Up ahead to Heinen. He has more in front and more
Here's one where you see we're above their forwards. Creates an odd man rush. And that's our best line making a real nice play. Here's a great one. You pause it right now. See, there's the winger coming to the puck, and he's attacking the middle ice. The guy with the puck in the middle of the ice, number 20. I don't know if you can see it. There's the center cutting behind him. The way we do it, the center can cut behind him to the wall or in front of him to the wall, depending where he is. The weak side winger has the option of coming to the middle or staying wide. It's a read that you let your players do because they have to have some creativity to read open ice and trust their offensive instincts. You can play it. You see the confusion it creates on a defensive team.
Remaining in the second period.
Here's another one. DU. Winger comes to the puck.
Second to last regular.
There's our weak side wing reading the open ice.
Here's Trevor
and that's
Moore.
The center who scores.
He scores! Oh!
Here's another one. This is D to D's now, where the D has to go D to D, and how we fill lanes off of that. Now, our second one in the neutral zone that we use predominantly, we probably should call it LA Kings, but we call it climb. We took it from LA, especially the year that they beat Jersey in the finals. It works best against a 1-2-2 when your D-men aren't being pressured. We're going to bring all 5 guys back low, and when we say all 5 guys, we want our defensemen to bring the puck probably to our own tops of the circles, and we want our forwards, the 3 forwards, to be inside the blue line. And when whatever defenseman decides to climb, which means carry the puck, that's just the language we use, when they climb and carry the puck, that's when our forwards climb with them at the same time. So we have great balance, and then when that next defenseman hits an opposing player, he should be able to make a penetrating pass that allows us to carry the puck with speed across the blue line. So forwards, it's important that they maintain their lanes. Our centers have to be inside the dots. Our wings need to be outside the dots. You can go ahead and play it. So here we come low, pause. You see how all 5 guys are low? And now this defenseman's going to climb, so the forwards are going to start to climb with him. Play. And now you have possession with speed crossing the blue line.